All right, here we go. Let's press on, shall we? Opportunity stage. So one thing with the opportunities that Ryan did not mention is as people are moving through your funnel and they're going across here, let's say they get to appointment confirmed, you go out, you do the appointment, do the measuring, you send them the proposal, you move them over to proposal sent. They say yes, you go do the install, you drag them over to services sold. A lot of our clients will have another column over here, or maybe even two more columns over here on the right. One is install complete, send review requests, and another column, install complete, don't send review requests. Because we know from time to time, we get these pain in the ass clients that we know if we ask them for a review, they're going to leave us a 1-star review, right? So we don't want to send everybody review requests. We want to send 99% of them review requests, but we also want to mark them and get them off of our sales pipeline. So that's one way that we can do that. Another two columns over here, and we drag them over to install complete, send review request. That kicks off that automation to send them a review request, which can be a text message and an email saying, hey, we hope you enjoyed our services. We're a small business. Please consider leaving us a 5-star review. And we can play with that. We can play with that wording a little bit. One thing that we did notice is we had one client who would just say, hey, would you please leave us a review? And he would get a lot of 4-star reviews. And that's okay, but not great, right? So we simply changed the verbiage to say, would you please leave us a 5-star review? If you do not feel like we did a 5-star, if you do not feel like we did 5-star service, please give me a call. I am the owner. Here's my phone number, something along those lines, right? Just changing that verbiage got totally rid of the 4-star reviews and changed it all to 5s. So there is some kind of word play we can do there to get those 5-star reviews. The review request system is typically 3 sets of communications over the course of 10 days. So about 4 days apart, 3 to 4 days apart each. And if a client engages with either the text message or the email, we take them out of the automation, because the last thing we want to happen is ask them for a review. They leave us a review. 3 days later, we ask them for a review and they get mad and say, I already did, right? So we just take them out. There are cases where they clicked on the link to leave a review and then the doorbell rang and they ended up never leaving us one. There's nothing we can do about that. We would rather err on the side of not asking them for one after they left us one. So anyway, those extra 2 little things over there are pretty cool. The other thing here is, let's grab Leonardo here. After we go into this account, and let's say this was a $5,500 job. So I update that to be $5,500. When I move this over to services sold, I can see that in this demo account, this is not set up. Oh, it is. So we see how he disappeared. So what happened is he was changed to 1. So the deal was 1, W-O-N. And I can see here that I'm only filtering this by open jobs. So most likely if I change this to 1, there he is, right? So it just disappeared because of the filtering that I had set. But now that this was a 1 job at $5,500, I can go back to the dashboard. And I don't know if you guys noticed before, this was 0.5%. So now it changed my conversion rate to a big 1.5%, right? So as those jobs are marked as 1, it does the math to see that your conversion rate is going up. So that's how this starts to work. As your jobs are marked as 1, it actually gives you a more accurate number in the conversion rate area, which is good. Because if you know there's 200 jobs out there worth 210 grand and you're closing at a 50% conversion rate, then you can kind of start to forecast, what the next 30 days look like from a revenue standpoint. So all of that starts really with this opportunities stage and filling in filling in those revenue numbers once they get moved over towards the proposal sent, appointment confirmed, those kinds of things. The other question we get a lot is the difference between appointment set and appointment confirmed. A lot of times clients will use the calendar on their website where people can choose their own appointment times. When it does that, we set that to appointment set, and then you guys pick up the phone, call that customer, make sure that Tuesday at 2:00 really is a good time and you have drive time, you can get there and all that kind of stuff. Then what you do is you drag that over to appointment confirmed. That sends out the text message to that customer, make sure that that is a good time. So we default dump everybody into this field, you confirm it manually and then dump it over. That way, in case there is a double booking or the drive time is too short, those kinds of things, sometimes those things happen. So that is the reason why we do it that way. But we can, again, customize these to however you guys want them. Any questions about opportunity stage?